Concept of diseases in the Atharvaveda. The Vedas provide ample evidence suggesting the existence of a medical tradition even during the Vedic times. We find references to medicine, remedies, treatments, and an understanding of human anatomy, such as the names of different organs and their functions throughout all the four Vedas. However, it is the Atharvaveda that offers a more comprehensive treatment of medicinal knowledge. Atharvaveda is also known as the Bheshaja Veda, as it delves deeply into anatomy, diseases, mineral and plant-based drugs, cause of ailments, and their remedies. Atharvaveda contains primitive anatomy by describing the body parts in detail. Bones are also deliberated upon. We also find the mention of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha in the Atharvaveda. According to Charak, a physician should be well versed in the Atharvaveda. Atharvavede bhakti adeshya vedo hi atharvanaha chikitsam praha. Sushruta regards Ayurveda as an Upaveda of the Atharvaveda. Ayurvedam nama upangam Atharvavedasya. Thus, the relationship between the Atharvaveda and Ayurveda was firmly established during those days. The Atharvaveda mentions about 100 diseases, both major and minor, as well as known and unknown. We find mention of dropsy or jalodara, rid roga, and so on. The term used for disease throughout the text is yakshma, though the word roga also appears occasionally. We also find a charm for removing yakshma from all parts of the body. Malarial fever has been described as Takman in the Atharvaveda. Takman is created when fire and thunder penetrate water, causing rain. It was also associated with yellow, probably because it produced jaundice. As its remedy, the patient was supposed to be sprinkled with water in which a red hot iron axe had been immersed. Atharvaveda is also associated with the practice of surgical treatment. These mantras bear testimony to the profound understanding of surgical concepts possessed by the sages and seers of that era, illustrating their advanced approach to medicine and healing. Atharvaveda describes about 100 types of organisms. Some of them are drishta, macroscopic, and the others are adrishta, microscopic. There is detailed description of their types, the place where they dwell, their shape, the harm caused by them, signs and symptoms, line of treatment, use of fumigation to control such organisms, and so on. 233 plants are mentioned in the Atharvaveda, out of which only 30 to 32 are identified, less than 50 are doubtful, and the rest remain unidentified. Somalata is called as the Swami of medicines. Somalata juice was used to treat breathing problems, cough, and hiccups. It also removed doshas like illusions and mourning. In addition to the charms, amulets, and herbs, water was considered to possess great medical and life giving properties. The Atharvaveda gives a detailed description of the plants as classified according to their color, growth, varieties according to properties, and varieties according to their origin, and so on. The Ayushya mantras of the Atharvaveda primarily focus on the invocation of long life, vitality, health, and protection from disease. Their philosophical depth reminds us of the interconnectedness of the human body, mind, and the cosmos. Treatment in the Atharvaveda is basically directed towards the removal of diseases through recitation of spells, wearing of amulets, and performance of rituals. Diseases are sought to be expelled and sent elsewhere, sometimes to their appropriate receptacles, such as jaundice to yellow objects like the sun and parrots, and the heat of fever to an aquatic creature like the frog. Herbs are mainly used externally and not so much as internal medication. They are employed as amulets or in poultices and compresses. They were held in the hand of the healer and ritually waved over the patient in order to drive his affliction. Atharvaveda reflects a stage of reconciliation between the drug system and the charm system. The drug school was influenced by the Atharvaveda and regarded it as its earliest authority. The Atharvaveda concludes with a universal prayer that, O Ashwins, let you approach all of these for the protection and satisfaction of all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.